Anyway, this is the finish for the Aurora Group Build. This is for the final. And what I built was the Aurora Batman Batplane. So it's, I don't think it has a scale on the box. I want to say it's 172, but to be honest, there's no scale on it. It could be well, looking at the figures, it's at least 172. It could be even smaller, because there's two small figures, Batman and Robin obviously, inside the cockpit, and they're very small, so I would say those are 172. You get 4 decals, the nice ones for the wings, and then some for the tail, right there. Just as a double take on this, in case you haven't seen the previous video, the wing, actually the tail fin, is molded off at an angle. It's not bent. It's not like crammed into the box, because the box has plenty of room. The kit fits in there very well, so there's no like you ran out of room and it was pressed up against the side of the box. That's not the case. It's simply, get it straight here, it's simply molded off to one side. But you can't really notice it unless you're looking at that like I showed you. And from all general purposes, you're not going to notice it, and who cares? So this obviously is a Polar Lights kit. It's a Polar Lights mold. So anyway, this is the kit. Just to reiterate, this is the box. Very nice box art done by Polar Lights. I would say this is probably a copy of the original Aurora. But like I said, a lot of those Aurora kits are gone, never to come back again. So this kit does have landing gear in the box if you wanted to build this kit on the ground with landing gear. But I chose to put it on the stand. I just felt it looked better in the air. I didn't want to make a whole diorama display or anything like that for it being on the ground. So it's just easier to pop it onto the stand, an Aurora stand, which does have a decal on it. It says Batplane. So I felt it would be easier just to mount it this way and a little more action oriented. So, but that's what we have. Those are my finals. I'll take some more pictures of it, and I'll put some still pictures at the end. It was a good kit. It was very simple. The wings bolted on, or glued on, and then this piece was a separate part, which I actually just slid in there. These two wings are a separate part. This is a separate part here, the jet exhaust. And of course the figures, and the glass, clear plastic windscreen. But other than that, I mean, there's not much to it. But I had this kit previous to the group build. I have several Batmobiles, and I've built several Batmobiles. The Batman figures, I've built those before. So I thought this would be a good addition to my collection of built kits. But I hadn't built it yet, so when the Aurora Group Build came around, I thought this was the perfect time to finally build it and get it done. And I'm glad I did, because it did turn out pretty good for what I do. And it'll look good in the model case next to the Batmobiles and the rest of the Batman stuff. Feels like Batman, right? I mean, everybody out there has probably built at least one Batmobile model kit, right? So but, that worked out very well. But this is my final on the build, and not much else to say. Because it's such a simple kit, and it's very easy to put together. Anybody could build this if you find one. I imagine they're a little expensive now, but I'm sure you can find them on eBay or elsewhere. if you wanted to build a Batman type model, it's almost a quick build. It's all one color, it's all black, except for the jet exhaust, which is silver, and the figures. You can do those if you want to. But generally, it's one color. Simple process of building it, and then you can add a model to your collection. But that's really it. I can't think of anything else to say about it.